So you've had an argument, you're hurt, they're hurt, but you've had time to process. Maybe you've watched a bunch of these meditations and you've moved on. You've found some kind of peace, some quiet. You've had the chance to throw out your criticisms, process your anger internally in a safe space, away from that person, whoever you had the confrontation with. But they haven't been through that. They're still a little raw, a little prickly, and maybe they've retreated. And whatever the dynamic is between you right now, you're feeling ready to approach them, to make a move forward. But maybe you're feeling a little hesitant, a little shaky, and how to make those steps, how to bridge that gap with this person, knowing that there's still a little raw, still a little vulnerable. And you need a few practical tools, a few tips even, to help you on that journey. So in this meditation now, we're going to go through that journey of you approaching this person and reconnecting and finding a calm and finding a peace. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's a step. Every meditation is a step, and there is no end ultimately. So as long as you appreciate it's a step, it won't be complete, it won't be final. But as long as you can reconnect and move beyond the argument, move beyond what's been, you're in the right direction. So wherever you are, home, on the road, just bring your attention to your breath. Just 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just grounding your body, grounding your awareness into your breath. Just allowing your arms to become a little heavier. Allowing your shoulders to sink. And just allowing yourself to begin to sink and settle into your seat wherever you are. Maybe you're feeling a little raw, a little vulnerable too. A little uncertain how to make this first step. So let's go now into the meditation. Imagining you stepping into that room. And you see this person with their upset or with their anger. Maybe you have a sense of how they look or how they are right now. If they're sad, angry, or might even be relieved to see you, because they just don't know how to make that first step when you do. But however they react, however they respond, you want to enter softly, with soft steps. You're not barging in, with a soft tone, inviting reconnection. So just imagine yourself walking into this space, approaching this person who you still care for, who you want to reconnect with. And as you approach them, just acknowledge what's happened. Acknowledge that you've both been hurt. And acknowledge that you want to move on. So in the beginning, you simply acknowledge what's happened. And without maybe explaining how you feel, explaining where you are right now, the fact that you are there, calm and present, is already speaking more than words. And so you're checking in with them. Maybe you want to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? What's going on for you right now? However you want to open the conversation to invite them to step forward. And as you listen to their words, just allow them to land on you softly and then to bounce back. Become a mirror. So if they say they're hurt, you mirror the words back. You're hurt. If they say they're upset, again you bounce back. You're upset. Not as an attack, not as a criticism, but always as a validation. To validate where they are. Whether it's right or wrong, we're not into that right now. Maybe there are feelings that you don't agree with. You can go into that later. But by bouncing the words back as a mirror, you allow them to have those feelings. And when they feel they're allowed to have those feelings, they drop their defenses. The anger dies down, and they begin to calm. So just be a mirror, allowing them to feel, gently labeling, gently mirroring, and then slowly you begin to maybe ask, how do they see the future? How do they see the next step? Don't ask a question that requires a simple yes/no answer. You want a how. What if? But we don't want to go into whys. Why this? Why that? You can quickly and easily descend back into another argument. Why did you say this? Why did you say that? Why did this happen? Why? As soon as there's a why, especially in a vulnerable, raw situation, we can become defensive again and attacking again. So just stay with the hows and the whats, inviting, mirroring their words, labeling a feeling, and labeling your feelings as well. Now slowly, as you've given space for them to speak, they will naturally want to hear from you. It's not a one-sided exchange. So you can share a little how you feel, but owning how you feel. You're not accusing them, saying, I felt this because you did this. You did this to me. You can simply say, I felt hurt. I feel hurt. Just simply stating simple facts. Keep the whole conversation just as simple facts, simple labeling, simple mirroring, all of it as simple as possible. So there can be as little room for misunderstanding and only space for reconnection. And slowly you can begin to offer the person space. You don't want to be rushing them. Maybe they need a little more time to think, to feel, to process. You can offer a check-in in an hour, in a day, whenever they need. And honor that check-in. If you offer a check-in, honor the check-in. Be your word. and give the person space. Maybe they're ready now. Maybe they're ready to reconnect and hold you. Maybe not, but don't expect. Don't go in expecting anything. And don't go in rushing with pressure. Just allow them to be with their feelings as they are, to share them as they are. So just coming back now into your body, into your breath now in this meditation. Just knowing you have these simple tools of approaching softly, soft movement, soft voice, acknowledging the situation, inviting them to share, mirroring, labeling, and maybe asking a how or what, avoiding the whys, and sharing where you are, just owning simply, labeling, before offering space for them to reflect, and for you, depending on how they responded. So just allow that process now to sink through you. And you can go through this meditation again as many times as you need. And check out the other meditation videos on connection, on processing feelings. All the tools that you need are here. Now when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. How are you feeling? You're feeling a little more confident, a little more grounded, a little more prepared to reconnect and move forward. So I hope it works out well. Share in the comments if you got any other requests, other videos, any more insights into. Really happy to kind of elaborate on details, share other approaches, ways. So reconnect and stay in the love. However they respond, whatever happens, keep your heart open. It's the only way.